Welcome to the show. My name is Kizzy K, the voice of the mic, Legal City. All right, let's get talking on the show. So many things to talk about. So many things to talk about. It's Thursday with a talking point, and it will be making what they once said be on the bench today. A whole lot of talking points. We'll talk about Manchester United signings. Harry Kane, the number one target. Mason Mount, very close. Declan Rice in the news. We'll talk about the Bericci Eze first international call-up for English side. We'll talk about Mourinho to Paris Saint-Germain, the possibility. We'll talk about Messi, Barcelona's return. Don't forget Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, Gerard Piqué, legends of the club have left. We'll talk about what can Arsenal do next season to win the Premier League. We'll talk about Simone Inzaghi's record with Inter Milan. We'll talk about Lautaro Martinez Ballon d'Or conversation. We'll talk about Brighton good enough to play in Europe. We'll talk about the Flying Eagles, London Bosso. We'll talk about Kylian Mbappe possible move to Real Madrid if he leaves for free. Is he a right time or wrong time? Then we'll talk about Mac Allister and Moise Caicedo. If they leave Brighton, will it get to affect them? Okay, let's start with the highlights on the show quickly because I made you understand it's Thursday with talking point. Thursday, Manchester United want to sign England through Harry Kane, Declan Rice, and Mason Mount this summer. Harry Kane is the number one target according to reports. United interested in every player available for transfer as usual. Transfer window opens next month. Stay tuned for another episode of drama. The rise and fall of Bericci Eze. This is just a rise and rise for him. I don't think there's a fall for this man. In 2011, he was released by Arsenal. In 2020, he joins Crystal Palace. In 2021, he suffered a long season injury. In 2022, he reached the 50 Premier League appearance. In 2023, he received his first England national team call-up. The Eagles midfielder is really flying. Okay, you need to understand, officially confirmed, Philippe will be the new sleeve sponsor of Barcelona next season. The logo on the sleeve will be the Ambilight TV, a technology development by Philips, and also Newcastle United eye sponsor deal with Saudi event company Seller. As Saudi event company is in advanced talks to become the new shirt sponsor of Newcastle, a deal that will test new Premier League rules on related party transactions. According to reports, we've learned that Seller, which operates in dozens of countries, is in negotiation about becoming the Magpies' biggest commercial partner. A deal that will fund transfer with financial fair play problem. Newcastle United, for me, is really cooking on something. Arsenal have offered 17 million euro for Galatasaray's Chaboel. The Turkish club have asked for 25 million euro and want to negotiate for less. Arsenal have asked for time to have a think about it. Members of Galatasaray board are currently in London, and also for this year 2023 Federation Cup quarterfinal fixtures, men, Bender Insurance of Edo State will play against Sunshine Stars of Ondo, Warriors of Delta State against Lobby Star, Plateau United of Jos against Kwara United, Rangers International will host will play against Doma United. That's for the Federation Cup of this year. PSG and Lucas Hernandez on the verge of finding agreement, and another top target. Jose Mourinho will agree to come to Paris Saint-Germain if the French club asks him to come. Jose Mourinho will agree to come if. That is if. 1 year ago, Jose Mourinho became the first coach in history to win all 3 European competitions. He's got tattoos on his arm to remind the world Juventus are considering terminating Artur Melo's contract. And according to report, Andres Iniesta could play for Barcelona again. The Barca legend could wear the Blaugrana shirt again in the Vissel Kobe Barca friendly next month. He could play 1.5 with Japanese team and a second with Barcelona. The proposal is on the table and attempts will be made to give it a definite shape in the coming days. The 12 MPFL and NNL clubs that will participate in the Nigeria Super 6 playoff will be unveiled on Friday in Lagos. Super 8 is different from the MPFL 23 Super 6. Please note this. The Super 8 competition will start after the season, just like pre-season, or some want to say pre-season. The Super 6 kick off next weekend in Lagos. Arsenal plan to sell as many as 14 team new players. 14 first team players. Look, let me say so you know. Arsenal are planning to sell as many as 14 first team players to fund 8 new signings in the major rebuild. Granit Xhaka, Kylian Tierney, Nicolas Pepe amongst those set to leave the club, and Slot will sign a new contract at Feyenoord very soon. The agreement will be reached during yesterday's meeting, and it will be sealed today. Slot's decision won't change. He's set to stay and join his club again. Okay, it's good to see Remo Star product. His name is Ebenezer Akin Samuel, 18-year-old, that's just his age, who joined Inter Milan from Remo Star a few months ago. Yesterday, he won his first trophy in Italy with Italian giants. This came after he was promoted to the first team from the under-19. So I talked about Simone Inzaghi. We'll talk about this man's Super Coppa 2022, Coppa Italia 2022, Super Coppa 2023, Coppa Italia 2023, double repeats. Extraordinary. And also, what about Lautaro Martinez? Is going to be, for me, or he should be in the contenders, guys, for the Ballon d'Or. This season, 27 goals, 9 assists, 54 games. Coppa Italian champions, scored in the final. Super Coppa Italian champions, scored in the final. UEFA Champions League finalist, top 3 in Serie A of Italy, the highest scoring season of his life. He was the most valuable player in the Champions League quarterfinal. He was the most valuable player in the Champions League semis. He was the most valuable player in the Coppa Italia, the best moment of his career. Brighton will play in Europa League next season. Roberto De Zerbi has worked wonders at the club. Mason Mount preferences to join Manchester United this summer if Chelsea agree to sell him. Talks are expected between the two clubs in due course. Man United as well are planning to launch a £55 million attempt to sign Mason Mount from Chelsea this summer. He's the top target for Erik ten Hag, who wants the deal wrapped up immediately. Also, 100% Flying Eagles beat Italy 2-0 to maintain their 100% start of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup and advance to the round of 16 with a game to spare. Nigeria they carry last. Erling Haaland has many goals, many league assists as Trent Alexander-Arnold and Bruno Fernandes this season. He has got more than just a goal in his locker. Funny, you need to know Brighton have 11 goals this season, scored by teenagers this season. Okay, congratulations to that man, Paul Pogba, has to celebrate a newborn baby. It is time for us to talk. Lastly, you need to know, coming from Javier Tebas, he said, I didn't want to attack Vinicius Jr., but if most people understood it that way, I need to apologize. It was not my intention. I expressed myself badly at a bad time. Kylian Mbappe decides to leave Paris. If he decides to leave Paris Saint-Germain in the summer of 2024, Real Madrid will try their luck again. He will be available on a free transfer. Man United also would be keen on signing Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius was watching the game yesterday against Rayo Vallecano, right there sitting by Florentino Perez's side. And also, I love to see what I saw yesterday. We are all Vinicius. Oh, we are all Vinicius. Yeah, that's Vinicius amongst told Sebastian. And that was in the Spanish way. Real Madrid players walk onto the game wearing number 20 shirt just for Vinicius Jr. It is time for us. It's time for us to talk now. Let's talk. First of all, I've got my man on the show with me. I've got Coach Godson Igwe around. Mr. Phil in the building as well. And also Dozie is in the building as well. This is Voice of the People now, the Pantry FM. Let's get talking on the show. Coach Godson Igwe,
Yeah.
You're welcome, first of all.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for
Good to
coming
be here
around.
once again.
Good to be here once again. Okay, Mr. Phil, let's get back to you.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, coach. Good evening, those. Good evening, Kizzy. But above all, I never would have believed from the beginning of this season
Mm-hmm.
that I will see Manchester City dominate. I never would have thought. I never would have seen that, but it happened that way. So kudos to Manchester City.
You say that again, or rephrase again.
I never would have seen or would have
Agreed.
agreed that Manchester City would clinch on to the EPL title.
Why do you say so?
Because I for one, I for myself and I vouched for Arsenal. I don't know if you understand. But
Okay, it is what it is. Those who get talking.
I greet everybody. Good evening. Glad to be here this evening. Kizike, Coach, and Philemon, my guys.
Yeah, good evening. You're welcome.
It's time to talk about football. That's what we're here.
Okay, so I have Dozy as a Manchester United fan by me. I have Coach Godson Igwe as well, United fan. Philemon, Tottenham Hotspur. You're not leaving anytime soon?
it's under consideration.
You're still thinking, okay.
You have
So
to
next
join.
season
You have to join us.
Next season, he will decide
Yeah.
for the club.
No, it's already a Man U play supporter.
Mr. Phil, you're thinking?
No, but I'm still going to arrive at a conclusion.
Mm.
Right. But for now, let's not cut to the, let me just.
Okay.
I'll come as a surprise, everybody.
Okay, let's see how it goes. First of all, Manchester United signing Harry Kane. He is their number one target. The major priority for the club. Mason Mount, Declan Rice. Coach Godson, get on that.
Yeah, that would be a good offer, and that would be a good signing if Man U can go for them. The problem I have with Man U, even though I'm a very good supporter of Man U, is they take time to take a decision when it comes to taking the players immediately.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is out now for free to get him easily. Massimo is the same thing. They are here. Man U have to go for them, because if we can get them for next season, that would be a very good signing, and it will take us to another level.
Okay, so
You're looking at me.
yeah, looking at you, Manchester United fan, Harry Kane.
I support what Coach said. Right from time, I've always been saying it. I've been a fan of Harry Kane in as much as he's been playing for Tottenham Hotspur. He's a good striker, and he's already made. We have already made. We have the ones who want to start grooming them. So at this point, we need someone who is already made, and in the league, he has been in the league, and he's a good poacher. Everybody knows
Absolutely,
that. So
yeah.
I think he's a good signing for Man United. And for Mason Mount, I don't know why I'm one of the people that believe in that guy, in as much as he plays for a Chelsea team. That
Okay.
People say Chelsea. Why? I love the guy, but he's not really been lucky at Chelsea. They are not doing fine. And
Yeah.
he has not
Okay,
really done-
quite interesting.
I believe that guy, if he comes to Manchester United, he's really going to find his way.
Exactly. And
Mason Mount.
he will be a very good signing for Man U, because he's very young.
And I think that's the biggest thing. He's very
Yeah,
young.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's going to do well. One thing about football and players is that it depends on the coach that is handling it. He was doing well before Potter came in. And
Yeah.
whatever happens, maybe he doesn't like his style of play and all that, but he has to change. If you get to Man U,
Even me, I don't like his style of play.
Why?
Okay.
Even Potter.
Wait, are you talking about Mason? I'm talking about
I'm talking
Mason
about
Mount.
Potter because he's saying
No, he
I'm
said
talking
even
about
before
Mason Mount.
Potter's
I said he was
arrival.
doing well before the arrival of the coach. So whatever happened,
Coach said that maybe Mason Mount didn't like Potter's style of
Oh,
play.
that was why he
Everybody's
was-
kind of saying that
Yeah,
he
that's
too
what
doesn't
I'm
like
saying.
Potter's kind of play.
I don't like it because
Okay.
This morning I was opportune to have an argument with some set of people,
Oh, okay.
and we were commending De Zerbi.
Yeah,
for a
Roberto
good
De
job-
Zerbi.
for a good job done at Brighton.
yeah.
But some guy just stood up and said, Graham Potter has done the foundational job
Yeah.
for De Zerbi to actually, build.
Come in.
Which is true.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do we really think that Graham Potters would have been able to qualify to take these guys to Europa?
I believe that 100%.
I-
you believe
They have
that?
done
I-
that. I mean,
listen,
at Brighton, right?
Listen.
They
Now,
have
what,
done that.
what
This
is
same
the
thing.
problem? If you feel they can do that with Brighton, what is the problem? That he
This
couldn't
same
do
thing.
that
This
with
same thing.
Chelsea?
This
Because
same
Brighton and Chelsea are not the same.
Listen,
You
and
can't be
this-
comparing Brighton with
and
Chelsea.
they're not playing football.
We are
This
not
is-
talking
this
about
is-
football. We are talking about club. We have club philosophy.
Hey guys, okay. You know what? We are deviating.
now.
We are deviating this talk, right?
Okay.
I think the question is not about Graham Potter. He's not having the show now. He's not going to steal the show.
It's about Mason Mount,
It's about Mason Mount. I think you heard me talk about Declan Rice. No one is talking about it, but I feel like it's a priority.
For
Mason
me,
Mount, Harry Kane looks to be very closer.
those three players, if Man U can get them, we are good to
Coach
go.
just you want to sign them. You know,
yeah,
you know.
I need them.
I don't know personally.
that was
I don't know
what-
personally. I really disagree with that of Declan Rice. But
Why?
for the other two, I think
Okay, for you, Dozy, you
I
feel
disagree
Okay.
because I want them to go for De Jong. I don't know why I keep
How
rooting
old
for
is-
Frankie
how
De
old is
Jong. I
Declan?
want Frankie De Jong to
Lis-
come to that club.
No, listen.
And besides, getting all those 3 English guys at the same time, come on, let them all this whole English stuff. The reason why I actually wanted Kane and Mount is the fact that they are good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but Rice is good, but I don't really think he's the kind of person we need in our midfield right now.
Wait, you know why I said? You
Let
know
him
why I
go to
need him?
Arsenal.
You know
Let
why?
us get
You know why I
Frankie
need him?
Yeah.
He's full of strength. He's young than De Jong.
yeah, he's actually young.
He can run down the field. He can run and we need a backup. Don't forget that Eriksen age, you know, and sometimes he get tired. So we need somebody like him there.
So you're not nobody's talking about Harry Kane now.
I'm talking about.
You need Harry Kane, right?
I need him. I need Declan Rice. I need Kane. But these 3 players, if I can get and get one central defender, we're okay.
Okay, so let's move on quickly now. Iberici is getting the call up now. Iberici is getting the call up. He's a Nigerian guy. We know, looking at the way his name sounds, or hearing the way his name sounds, rather. Iberici is he good? Is he going to be? Because I think the problem now is, or the fear for me is, being part and later being dropped.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Would happen?
Yes.
He's definitely going to happen.
But it's good.
Why definitely?
You know,
Does it
it's
sound
good-
sure?
It's good they called him. At least they recognize that this guy is doing very well. But definitely just like
We-
Tony,
it
the
has
man is
happened
just,
to a lot of
the
players
man is
in
just
the
trying to
past,
get them involved and then expose them to that national level. But I don't think we are going
At the end
to.
of the day,
Yeah.
they might not regret.
Who's going to regret?
They have no reason. Yeah.
Wait,
Because, now listen.
who will regret?
Eberici, the guy you call-
Why? Where will he be going
now,
to?
Now listen, if some kind of players like that,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let me take for example, I'm going to deviate a bit. Please pardon.
Okay.
If for example, Tammy Abraham decides to come to Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
plays for his country,
Mm.
and in the long run, they don't call him again. Like, that is what we know of Nigeria. Sometimes they might decide just to look away from you. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So, and probably he had the opportunity to play for England. What would be the outcome of that? I have the opportunity to play for England instead to play for Nigeria.
Wait, Phil. You know something? First of all,
Let me see, there are two things.
no. Let me say something. First
Okay.
of all, that is, I think we need to understand the part. Something is up about making a depth when a playing, having a cap.
Okay.
If you play, your fashion also made reference to that. If you play for the British side,
Okay.
right? We know about the old Nigerian players who currently are not even okay now. When I mean not okay, I mean financially.
Okay.
No, nothing comes to them. I mean, I don't want to use the word pension, but not pension. You know what I mean? But if you play for the British, just a debut. I mean, just a cap. If you know, just a cap.
I get you.
You know that's a game for that.
Yes,
It,
yes.
it keeps paying.
You're entitled.
You're entitled to that. Now, Eberici Eze,
Yeah.
where else would he be if he's not Nigeria, England? And he's decided. I mean, he said, "I want to play for Arsenal first of all," and this is a big call up for him. He has done so well this season. I mean, I'm going to bring out this record so you know what he has got over time. Bellingham also in the news about these guys. 3 of them have done exceptionally great this season. Now, this man. Wait, I'm trying to see if I can get to find out for you so you know. This man now, do you think is a bad one for him to accept that call up? I think it's good one, or it's a good one for him. He can come to Nigeria.
Why?
I'm not saying he should not come to Nigeria, but is Nigerians really calling him? Have you recently? That's the truth. Is it being called? So I think it's like a call coming up first of
We
all.
have to look at it both sides. He has advantage, he has disadvantage. Yeah, they call
Coach,
him.
everything in life has a disadvantage and
That's what I'm telling
advantage.
you.
Exactly.
He will take advantage of going there for mere being invited. I'm not sure he's going
Where?
to,
Coming where?
In England national team.
Okay.
But I know if he comes to Nigeria, he's going to be a regular. He's going to play.
Going to play.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
The question is
course, yes.
no. If he comes, no, Dozy. If he comes to Nigeria, no. If he comes to Nigerian national team, right?
He's going to play.
He's going to wait.
He's a fantastic player.
He's going to be a regular player because we still don't have it. We've not gotten the number 10 right now.
Advantage and disadvantage.
But
If
coach,
he
the
comes-
question is, do you think he should be turning down this offer from England now?
That's his own choice.
It's optional,
It's optional.
personal.
It's
But
choice.
okay, do you think he
In my
will be
own
right?
opinion- In my own opinion, I will tell him to come to Nigeria to play, where you have more playing time. Look at the Iwobi today. He's playing.
Wait, coach.
You see,
I've been
from my
following.
own
No,
point-
Dozy,
from my
I've
own
been
side,
following
look,
Pesero very well.
From my own side,
Pesero have not invited Iberi Eze. I mean, have you ever seen it trend? We just talked about the likes of Haruna. Have you seen it trend on Super Eagle News? Iberi Eze wanted by the Super Eagle.
the truth is that
Have you seen it, Phil?
I personally,
So
I would not even advise him to come to Super Eagles. It's true that we all know what happens to them when they join the English.
Regardless, coming to
We
Super
know
Eagles side is
but
not a bad
even
one.
at that, personally, I don't think Super Eagles will be a place. We all know what happens in national. We are not yet ready as long as football is concerned. Until
We are not yet ready.
I'll begin to advise these guys to go to the national team.
That is
I
why
think
just the simple
I
thing.
mean, support what those is.
That's why I said, in my own opinion,
Yeah.
I would like him to play. I know we are not. Our structure here will not even. They will not even like it in the first place. But if our structure is right, People like him should come in.
Of course,
Sema
they'll be
Beran
rushing
should come in.
to come in.
These are things they were looking at. Say, look, this we don't have good structure where we can come and play. Good organization where we can play. Things are moving very well. But if we have it right, if we get it right, these people should come and play. Look at Ghana today. A lot of good players are playing. They're all in Ghana playing.
Good players, of
Yeah, good
course.
players.
Look,
are
we're talking
playing.
about the guy who's got most take-ons completed in the Premier League, very easy. Most take-ons completed in the Bundesliga is Jude Bellingham. Most possession won and most interception made in the Premier League is Declan Rice. You could see this guy's being called up by the national team. I will let you know the players. And if you see this, you would want to agree with me that Gareth Southgate is trying to build something for the qualifiers. But don't forget, these are the reasons. No, these are the reasons. These are the reasons why player like Mason Mount is not happy. Let's get to the lineup again so you know how he's missed out now. The goalkeepers, Sam Johnson, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale. The defenders, and Alexander Arnold, Lewis Dunk, Harry Maguire, Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker. Now the midfielders, Jude Bellingham, Eberichi Eze, Conor Gallagher, Jordan Henderson, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice. I think Calvin Phillips should be questioned though. Moving on, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Harry Kane, James Maddison, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, and Callum Wilson. The question is, who do England want to call? I know you can look at the past of players who have played and been dropped. But the question at the moment, these guys in the Premier League, see, truth be told, you cannot compare our league right now with the English league. There's no way. So it's a week in, week out thing. I think it's optional, like you said. Nothing is wrong with our league. Did I say nothing is wrong? Okay, I think our league is getting better. No, our league is getting. I'm not going to say we are bad because if you follow the MPFL now, you understand it's getting so better. Like I commend them so well. The IMC are doing nice, wonderful structure is going on there. The Benga like Belay himself doing well. Head of operation Davis Naomi, they've been doing so well. But the question is, Ebere Eze playing for Crystal Palace, and he loves to play for Arsenal. That's an Arsenal man being released. And if you want him to, okay, let's not talk about it. Let's let it go. Okay, Mourinho to PSG. Anybody seen it coming?
Yeah, but I would advise him to stay in Roma where he's doing well. Because,
He's doing well.
There'll be a lot of pressure for him if he go to PSG. But he's a big coach that always accepts pressure. But if the offer comes
He's
to
already
him,
good at withstanding pressure. So
yeah, if it depends on him. If the offer come, but I don't think they've approached him. But if they approach him, it's all left for him to go. Both sides.
So now that's like Bernardo Silva on the radar. Maybe man believing, and it's Messi leaving, Bernardo replacing PSG. We're going to see how that goes. Gundogan also is saying he wants a 2-year deal. Arsenal are keen on giving him the 2 years, but Man City is saying 1. Now Messi moving back to Barcelona. We're talking about the possibility if it ever happens. Sergio Busquets is leaving. Jordi Alba terminated already. Gerard Piqué, legend, has left. Would it be a nice fit for this man, Messi, to return back? Now, don't forget, he's not returning just as a player. He's coming as a leader as well.
Of course, it will have a great impact in it.
Without these three guys you mentioned.
Yeah, they've got another younger one.
Oh, okay.
At that point, I think what the team would needs is
they want a leader.
leadership.
Yeah, they want a leader.
Yeah.
They want a leader. So that's why they're bringing him. Not really, yes.
Not really
Yeah, so
the
bringing him
impact.
in, and he knows why he's going back there. They know why they're looking for him. They want to bring him
I
in.
need to ask a question. When we say leader, during his spell
Yeah.
at Barcelona, was he the one leading the team?
He had
Of
lead.
course, yes.
He led the team, but he had leaders around
He played a
him.
major role. He played a
That
major role as a
influence that
leader.
people-
Do you know Messi on the field? You know, it gives it gives other team pressure before the game starts in the first place.
Coach.
Actually, he's talking about leaders now. He's
Yeah,
talking about
I'll let you know something, right? When Messi joined, first of all, when Messi joined Barcelona, when he got to start, I mean, he replaced Juli, the Frenchman. Messi wasn't the starter. It was Ronaldinho from the left, Samuel Eto'o, then Juli from the right. You know, then they had the Iniesta, the midfield. We know how regular it could be, and that was the Keita at some point. But something happened. It was Messi coming in. He had leaders before. He didn't just come to that team. Ronaldinho was a leader. The first assist Ronaldinho gave him, you remember that pass? Yeah. That was Carlos Puyol on the back. That was the Marquez. That was a Mexican guy. You know, that was Dani Alves. So these guys were leaders. Now, when there was a resolution, Rijkaard left the club. When Rijkaard left, that was a change. That was transitional stuff under Pep, when Pep handled the team. Now, at that point, Messi grew from the boy he used to be a leader. Now, he was playing among the guys who he knows before. That's why you see Iniesta and Xavi at that point. But when he joined the club, he played under leaders. So when you talk, okay, now the question is about Arsenal. Sorry, I'm taking you to Arsenal. Arsenal lack leaders. Those you could reference Man City lineup.
Let me give you one
It's
example.
obvious, it's clear.
Let me give you one example of what leader can play, the role of a
Yeah.
leader. Look at Leicester today. Since they lost their goalkeeper, what's happening to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Casper
You can see,
Schmeichel.
you see the problem.
Influence,
So
exactly.
influence matters a lot. It puts player on the other opponent.
Oh,
under
time
pressure.
is so gone. Okay, Coach Simon Inzaghi, let's let him go. First of all, Lautaro Martinez, in any time I made you understand what he just might be getting, what he has gotten over time. Can we start? When are we going to put him in the Ballon d'Or conversation?
Of course, this season after the Champions League.
So a quick reminder, so you need to know: 27 goals this season, 9 assists, 54 games. Coppa Italian champions, he scored in the final. Super Coppa Italia champions, he scored in the final. UEFA Champions League finalist already. Top 3 in the Serie A, the highest scoring season of his life currently. He was the most valuable player in the Champions League quarterfinal and also the semi-final. And he won the Coppa final yesterday. So when does he need to win the Champions League before we start? Is he a yardstick?
Which I see him getting that.
You
Of course, scoring a goal too.
okay, you see him getting that.
The other record, of
Winning
course.
Man City.
Ah,
I'm just
Man
asking,
City,
I'm asking.
Of course, of course.
Of course, okay. Don't Philman, Inter Milan win City? Just say yes or no, tell me.
Okay. I want a yes. I will say yes. A big yes.
It's what you want.
Yes.
A big yes.
Okay,
but,
coach.
There'll always be a big
Coach,
but.
do you see it happening?
No.
No.
Okay. No, don't talk about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Don't worry. Time is far gone.
No.
So quickly, let's talk about this one now. Brighton, good enough. Are they good enough to play Europe next season?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, they
they've,
perform very
they've been
well.
preparing themselves.
That's the
over
Michael
time.
Lister in the news. That's Julio Enciso, who Pep Guardiola is eyeing right now. And there might be Moise Caicedo leaving.
To replace them. That is, the team has been built.
Yeah.
So whoever is coming in now is not just coming in.
Yeah.
They will not be bringing players to come and start
Do you
building,
know-
just to bring few additionals to continue with what they have
do you
already
know how many
built. So
players?
they are very
Brighton,
much
do you know how
ready.
many players Brighton sold and they got
And they
players?
still maintain what they
Yeah,
have.
so
will
they know that
definitely-
they will lose some players like Michael Leicester and the rest of. They know, and I'm sure they have other.
course, they have plans.
They have
Okay.
plans. They will go for players.
Okay, quickly now. Phil, let me get to you on that. Flying Eagles, you have a news message for them? They'll play Brazil. I mean, 2 results already good. Dominican Republic 2-1. Italy side 2-0. Yesterday, Flying Eagles down at Bosso.
Brazil.
Under 20.
Nigeria, flying. I'm still flying over
You
there.
see?
I'm flying over there. I'm for real now.
Okay.
You know, there's something I noticed about under 20.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this boldly. It belongs to Africa.
Why?
I'll say this boldly. I'm saying this category. You can
Don't
quote it
bet.
anywhere.
Don't bet.
I'm
Don't
not
say.
betting.
Don't
I'm
say
not
you're saying
betting.
category.
I'm saying this because
Go what you're saying.
I'm an African country. I've won under 20 World Cup.
That was the question.
Ghana and Nigeria that I can actually boast of. Because I saw Ghana won it,
No.
and they won Brazil in the finals.
No, you can say you
I
can
saw
listen,
Ayew. I saw
you can,
the Ayew
listen. You
brother.
can say we do well, okay, but getting the cup.
I
might
think
not be-
that particular statement should be referred to the under 17.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
Yes.
saying-
Because that's where I
That
see
Confederation
Africans
Cup.
are dominant.
Oh, yes.
Not
You
Not
can-
under 20. Not under 20. That's why I asked that
I think it's
question.
under 17.
Okay, let's see the game first before you.
Okay. Kylian Mbappe. Okay, let's just open the lines now. First of all, Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. It will be a right move now if you leave, and he's going to be leaving for free.
It's a right move.
Very
Now.
right.
It's it's the rightest move.
Override.
Do you know?
Anything above right.
Yeah.
Please, what is he still doing at PSG?
Wow.
He doesn't even have competition for the Ballon d'Or at all. Because you can't bring the League One and you're playing the
But wait, let's get this right. Let's get this right now. Kylian Mbappe to Paris Saint-Germain. First of all, hold on, right? That is, I think, the major priority for Real Madrid now. They need a left full back. They need one central midfielder, according to the club, and also they need a guy who's going to play second fiddle to Karim Benzema.
Yeah.
Of course, we know Kylian Mbappe is not coming in as a mega guy; he's coming as a big player. Now, if he comes to play, what role will he be playing at the club?
Because
That's the question. Because if there's any touch that might be affecting the young Rodrigo, and Vinny would not want to go to the other side.
There's 2 things that might happen or that can happen.
A false nine?
He plays a false nine. He plays from the Vinicius angle. Now let me tell you something. There's always a room for change.
Exactly. I know.
don't know if you understand.
Every good manager can open it
That's
up.
what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you play
Makes them
you play
feel.
Vinicius, you put him to rest. You play Vinicius, and there's always an Mbappe there. You got the speed, you got the pace.
But get it right. These 2 guys
Listen.
will not come from the bench.
you
None
know,
of them.
you know, someone like Rodrigo, I wouldn't be surprised to see him playing
Regular.
supporting striker
Of course, yes.
behind Benzema.
Yeah.
To
See,
give way
those
for Mbappe to
these
come
things you're
inside.
saying. If you want to do that, first of all, we know how Real Madrid play. We know the positioning. We know the lineup. We know how they like to play. Madrid like to play a 3 at the front, right? And if you're playing this role, the Madrid will not open up the midfield because of they want to accumulate or they want to accommodate a Rodrigo or something.
Okay.
Do you get it? So it's optional. First of all, one thing is this: Madrid does not have a squad depth, but Kylian Mbappe is not a guy who wants to come and stay in the bench. It's not possible.
Obviously, he's not going to stay.
It is
He's not going
possible.
to stay in the bench.
Mbappe in the bench?
Do you know what I'm
He's
saying?
not going to stay
No,
in
no,
the
it's
bench.
not possible.
Do you know what I'm saying is possible?
Why?
You're talking about the Los Blancos, the Galacticos.
No, it's not possible.
It is possible.
It is not.
No, it's not
It is-
possible.
no, no,
It's
no.
not possible.
No.
It is possible.
It's not about a club now.
Will you tell me now that if Pep was to get, or is he eager to get Mbappe, that means he can't bench Mbappe?
It depends.
It's not structured on matches.
Philemon.
It's about final. Okay, wait, sorry, coach. Come hold on. Jack Grealish is a big example. 100 million pound signing.
Yeah.
It wasn't Pep
based on the
signing.
contract.
It wasn't Pep signing.
Depends on
But
the contract.
when he came, Pep will only manage you well so you don't let the money get to your head. When he came at the club, it was being benched at some point. But what's happening now?
Is he not still being benched?
No, Jack Grealish? No, he's the
I'm
first.
asking you,
No.
I'm asking you.
No.
Does he play 90 minutes?
Jack Grealish. No, about no.
I'm gonna ask
Philman, no. What's the definition? Well, no, what's the definition? No, hold on. What's the definition of 90 minutes?
Let me ask you.
Listen,
Okay, no, let him go ahead before I open the lines.
asking you.
I'm listening.
Number one, you're not entitled to play 90 minutes. Number two, doesn't mean you should start.
Let me tell you something. In football, first lineup, if you're a starter,
Yes.
being changed, if you're even changed
Yes.
24 minutes
Yes.
and you're starting every game, you're a starter.
Let me take you back a bit.
Okay.
You remember the game Manchester City Chelsea?
Mm-hmm.
They were playing 0-0.
Yeah.
Then Pep made the change. He brought in
Right.
Mahrez and who?
Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand now. Jack Grealish didn't start the game.
No, Phil, you're getting it wrong.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You're talking about manager. That's structural play. That's no.
I'm trying to make you understand something.
Okay, wait. How many games in the Premier League? I'm going to give you an assignment. You come tomorrow.
Okay.
You come and confirm tomorrow. How many games in the Premier League? I'm giving you the assignment on air now. 38 games, right?
8 days, the same days.
I'm going to tell you that Jack Grealish played more than average as a starter this season. Go and check it out. Don't worry. Just hold on. That's tomorrow. I'll bring you back so you talk about it. Time check 537 0700 903 903 903. You can hold Philemon on that. He said Kylian Mbappe can come to Madrid and they will bench him. For me, it's not possible. 0700 903 903 903. Let's get talking on the show now. Hello, who's home?
Hello, TBK,
Welcome to the show. Good evening.
voice of the mic. I greet everybody in the studio.
Yeah, well, greetings to
God
you.
bless all of you.
Yeah.
Chukwemeka from Mafaluk.
Okay, Chukwemeka, you're welcome.
Yes, about Mr. March.
Yeah, Missy man.
The boy is doing well. It's because of focus. That one not do well, but I know that he can make us come. He will do well. There are many people live there in the smart. I know they will do well next season.
Okay.
And what about Mourinho?
Yeah,
I will
Mourinho.
not wait to do longer to see him for PSG.
You wanted to come to PSG?
Yes, I want him to call the go there.
Okay.
So I know that he will do that. Because it's my who like challenge.
Okay.
He will do well when he gets there. So I greet everybody in the studio. God bless.
All right. Thank you so much,
God
Chukwemeka
bless.
from Alpha Local. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah.
This is Voice of the People now upon 3 FM. And this is the best place you need to be at all time. On the show, we talked about Hurricane, number one target, Mason Mount, moving to the other way. Talk about Manchester United. Declan Rice also in the news. The Birich XA national team call-up. Mourinho to Paris Saint-Germain. Hello, who's home?
Hello, KZK.
You're welcome. Good evening.
I greet you. Good evening.
Yeah, greetings.
My name is Tony. I greet the other guys in the studio.
I greet
Good
you.
evening.
Well done.
Thank you.
I want to talk about Iberi, whether I easy for
Birich
Crystal Palace.
XA, yeah.
Yes. To go that England national team, it's not just by starting. When he play one ball, two ball now, they will drop him at bench. You know what happens to lives of this guy,
Tammy Abraham.
Agbolaho.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Shalami.
Legends like that. We're supposed to play in Nigeria. They play in England, and they will never
they're
use them
fashionable.
like even to 2 or 3 matches. Look at Abraham now. Abraham is not for England again. They called him. I'm sorry for everything. Let me think for joining that team. That is my own. Thank you.
Tony, sorry, stay with me. Are you there?
Yeah.
What's the last thing you said? Now let him do what?
I said let him think well before going to that.
Okay, the
England,
question is this.
call-up.
Tony, let me ask you. If he
Yes.
declines this call up, where should he go to? Nigeria?
Nigeria now is a bona fide Nigeria.
Okay, so you are advising he turns down that deal.
I'm advising him to come to Nigeria instead of England.
Okay, all right. Your opinion. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank
Are you not predicting Man U Chelsea game?
No, we're not predicting that game. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, all right.
Thank you.
Okay. But we're actually meant to predict that game. But let's leave it aside. Let's get to talk about this one because it looks very big. Everybody's thinking Iberi is I think I had someone saying that to me on the show as well. Sorry, before I came on air, he said these guys should have to have a rethink about this. But do you think he's really thinking about this?
No, he has to think about
It's actually a big call up though.
His future is at stake in terms of national call up.
But coach, you are a manager.
Yeah.
Now, if you say his future is at stake, are you trying to tell me if Iberichi Eze remains in the level he is?
Yeah.
What makes Bukayo Saka exceptional? Do you know if there's a way for Bukayo Saka to be out of the team? It could have been possible, but he cannot be omitted. It's I don't know. He has gained the ground. Don't forget, I'm not going to use the word maybe to say is that it's not about the skin color now. But we've seen people who have come. We know John Fashanu, legendary. He plays for England. He was dumped. He was dropped. We know. But I think I'm standing on the part that says he had this option to make. But if I'm telling you, if he plays week in, week out, like the way he performed this season, bro, I don't see anything. I don't see him dropping down on that team.
In the national team.
Yes, I tell you. Let's get calls first of all.
Okay.
Hello, who's home? Oh, we missed that one. Please do well to reconnect 0700 903 903 903. Coach, go ahead. I'm listening.
You cannot compare the Bukayo Saka position and that of Eze. They are playing two different roles. Okay.
No, I'm not. It's not about the role now. It's about Saka gaining the ground.
I'm telling you. Even the Saka himself, in the big stage, sometimes he fizzles out. You don't even see him.
But do you think there can be a lineup without Saka in England? It's not possible. Hello, who's home?
At the moment.
Hello, who's home?
Hello.
You're welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
KZK.
Oh, you're welcome. Good evening to you.
Good evening. This is Blessing from Mango.
Oh, blessing. You're welcome. Talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Hugh. Welcome back.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you very much.
How is your health, sir?
Yeah, thank God.
Hope you are okay now.
Yeah, very much.
All right. Just call to say hi. I don't
Okay.
have anything to say. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, blessing. All right. Hello. Good evening. Who's home? Hello. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. This is Okenwa calling from Ojota.
Okay. You're welcome. Talk to us.
Yes, sometimes I surprise when people say Ebere Cheze should have a second thought of playing for England.
Okay.
Something is an English national team. Now, you have a second thought of playing for Super Eagles. Not disrespect to Nigeria, but
Yeah.
but see how they treat our ex-players. Some of them they drop prematurely due to injury. No insurance, nothing. If you play even if you play 2 caps for England, there is this insurance that will cover.
Yeah, we
even,
know.
even for life. So players shouldn't have second thoughts of choosing English national team over Nigeria.
Wait. Hold on. Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm there. Yes.
This you just said now, right?
Yes.
That's when the structure is right, or if the structure becomes right. Do you think you can say what you just said now?
Okay. Until then. But for now, no players should have second thought of playing for other. That is why we keep losing our best players to all these foreign nations due to that structure you just mentioned now.
Okay.
See this Folari Balogun now.
Yeah, Folari Balogun. Yes.
There is no business. If it comes to football, Nigeria is way ahead of USA. If our structure is right, no players should choose USA over Nigeria. But when you think of what will become aftermath of your football, so players shouldn't have second thought of choosing selection.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, that's fine. Your opinions. Okay. Thank you so much. You're right. Okay. I'll say what he said. Quoting players shouldn't have a thing. Shouldn't have a rethink. He took us back.
That's the personal opinion.
It's a personal opinion.
We said it,
But it can actually be talked about.
We said it here that look, if the structures Yeah, right. It doesn't stop him from playing. These are some of the things we are saying.
That's why I say that you don't blame anybody for choosing England.
Yeah,
Because
if
if I were to be in their shoes, I would choose England over and over and over again. As long as Nigeria remains, the
Where we
system
are?
remains the way it
Yeah,
is
the
right
way it
now.
is. We
But
said
if
it
it
there.
gets better, definitely.
No, it doesn't stop them from playing,
all of
yeah.
us that are talking, we'll still root for them to come
course,
home.
to come
Yeah.
home, yeah.
So let's get to this one. This one says, "Good evening. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I want to say that I want to say that. Sorry. Said, good evening. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I want to say try to win the league. Okay. Okay. I asked that question, right? He said it will determine by our signing this summer because of the problem of the squad depth, and that is why Kroenke must spend. And for our African players playing for the Western world, I, as a person, will be looking at them and will say, let's see how it goes because I don't support them." I didn't get his name. I didn't get your name. I'm only saying I'm an Arsenal fan, but thank you so much.
That's not funny.
Oh.
Thank you, Arsenal.
Okay. 0700903903 be a part of the conversation. We're talking about Manchester United signings. That's True. They want to sign Harry Kane, major target. Mason Mount, Declan Rice, Iberici also. Eze, that guy who plays for Crystal Palace, has been called up right now to the national team of the Three Lions, the England side. There is a possible move. Maybe Mourinho might be going to Paris Saint-Germain, but that's if he's called. And I asked, we didn't talk about this. What can Arsenal do to win the Premier League next season? Also, you're going to talk about your own, and I'll have to get your own opinion. Let's get more calls first of all. Hello, who's home?
Good evening, KCK.
Good evening to you. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Mr. Kolawole from Ghana.
Oh, Mr. Kolawole, you're welcome.
God bless you. Firstly, let me talk about Eberese, the guy that is named for Palace.
Yeah.
You know, the problem that we are having in this country is that we have a bad leader.
You have a what?
So that's a bad leader now.
I don't understand. What's your definition of bad leader? Sorry.
No, let me tell you. Our leader, they just like for their own sake. They don't like the interests of other people.
Kolawole, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
I think I'm being lost in what you're saying now. We have a bad leader in football.
Let me.
No. Hold on. Is it bad leader in the football world, or what are you saying? Generally.
God bless you. I'm talking about football.
Oh, okay.
Our structure is very, very bad.
Oh, okay.
It is our leader.
Okay.
It is our leader.
I'm
yes,
listening.
that's what I'm saying. Yes, it is our leader that causes it. Look at our structure here. That's why the reason that if they call any one of our players that is playing in Europe, they win 2-3 tries before they go to that European place. Look at all our other former players. Look at what has happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are suffering now. So I don't blame all those guys that they are nationalized themselves to their European guys. I don't blame them. It is our structure that caused it. If you have a good structure here, my brother, they will think twice. If they call in, they will come straight. But look at what is happening to our former players. So I don't blame them. Then concerning the Mourinho going to PSG, Mourinho is a good coach. I don't see anything that Mourinho go that he won't perform. So if they call Mourinho, if Mourinho go to the PSG, he's going to perform there. It is 100%.
Okay.
I know.
You're not thinking about it.
Yes, because PSG, they are the team that is spending money. Even though Tottenham that didn't spend money, Mourinho came there, he performed. Talkers of a club that is spending money, if Mourinho go to the PSG, I believe that it's going to perform there.
Okay, you are an Arsenal fan. Before I let you go quickly, what do you think Arsenal should do to win the league next season?
God bless you, my dear brother. If our management, Kroenke, what are they calling it?
Kroenke.
Yes, if he can give Arteta a good money this season, if Arteta can buy a quality player to that's what we have now, my dear brother, I believe that within 2 seasons, Arsenal will win the league. If they can't leave Arteta, if they can leave Arteta there, give him money, let him buy quality player with the one that we have now. I know that Arsenal will win the league.
Okay, thank you so much, Kolawole. Thank you so much.
So you are doing a good job, my dear brother. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, okay.
Sorry, is he saying that Arsenal have no quality players?
It's not, I
They
think
dominate the league
they
up to this point.
they dominated,
They have.
coach,
They
but
dominated
something should be done about
They
it.
just need-
They dominated them. Why did they lose the
But
league?
they already have it. They built it. Arteta
They
has
built
built
it.
it.
There's no squad depth.
They need
There's no squad depth.
additional so
Yeah.
that they
Just
can
one
have
or
that
two
squad
players.
depth.
Yeah,
Not really one or
I think
two. I
Fatigue.
think they need up to 4 players.
Yeah,
or
Fatigue
thereabout.
came in at the time.
Coach,
they lost
Coach
three
Godson,
matches.
if you have squad depth, you won't talk about fatigue. At some
That's the
point,
thing.
I was
That's
so
why
I
Manchester
was
City
feeling
can
so sorry
never,
for
like,
Bukayo.
You can never hear them. An injury, one person is injured, the other person.
Coach,
is
No,
coach,
yeah,
coach,
we
coach, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why is there no fatigue for City? Do you get that question?
No, they have good players. They have both bench and on the field playing. So
All right, hello.
Like I said, he has to get one or two good players to
Hello,
replace them.
good evening.
Yo, good evening. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
I'm Harry calling from Maguru.
Henry calling from where?
Calling from Magudu.
Magodo. Okay, go ahead, Henry. You're welcome.
Yes. I want to talk about Eberechi.
Eberechi Eze. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. You know that Eberechi has been called up before.
Do I know what?
Amadi Pinnick went to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, we know. I know that. I know that time.
So, and he refused. So why are you calling him again? He should go to England if you want to.
Okay,
Whatever happened to him,
Henry,
there is left to
Henry,
him.
Henry, can you
That's
hear
his
me?
choice.
Henry,
Yes.
at that point
I can
when
hear
Eberechi Eze was called, do you know he does not have a strong stand like he's having now? Do you know that?
Yeah, he didn't have a.
He don't have. He's not. He didn't have that strong stand. Like when I mean a strong stand, like now he's a full-time player for Crystal Palace. Like he didn't like. You know what I mean? From KPR at that point,
Yeah.
he was. Are you there? So I'm talking about
Yeah,
recently now under Jose Pesero. Hold on, sorry. Now under Pesero, have Pesero called him? I mean, have you ever seen it on paper? According to reports, that Eberechi is wanted by the Super Eagles head coach. Have you seen it? Apart from the Amadi Pinnick
no.
time, this say
No,
Musa
I have
Guzal's
not
tenure.
called him.
All right. So that's just what I'm
Yes,
saying.
He has not called him, but no matter what, even though they called him, the same thing he will say.
Okay.
I agree with him.
Okay.
Absolutely, I agree
I'm
with him.
telling you,
All right.
he has made his decision.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
So let him be.
Let him be. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your contribution. All right. Thank you so much. Coach, you agree with him?
Yeah, I agree with him.
So
When
you
we're-
believe he
when
has decided?
When we are arguing that maybe they've not invited him, he just put us there so that he was once invited.
No, not
No,
about.
listen.
No, coach. Not about once invited. When I was talking, I listened to myself talk. I mentioned Pesero. I said,
No,
have we seen
I'm
Pesero?
coming.
Because if he had
No,
come that time, you're still
listen,
very young. He can be
listen,
missing out now.
Pesero is different. I know if he had come that time, Pesero have not invited him. But it's still the same thing. He has made up his mind where
Coach,
he's
it's not the same thing. See, the difference is this. If me or if I'm Eberechi Eze at that point from KPR and I'm that so young, do you know how many players? I can call like 5 players who have called up to the Super Eagles now, did well at club side. There are no more young players. Do you understand what I'm saying? But now he's having a stand. He's a big name. Talk about Zaha, talk about Eberechi in Crystal Palace. We watch him week in, week out. KPR was in the championship. So there's no way you can compare that to now. So the question is, okay, Amadi Pinnick called him. It's a different ball game now. It's Ibrahim Musa Guzal. Have Pesero called him? That's the question we should talk about. So it's actually, like you said, I agree on the part that says it's worth thinking about. But that's just what it is. Coach, what would Arsenal do to win the league?
They have to get one or two players to add to what they have. Like you said, we talked about fatigue and all that. Yeah, he has seen some of his lapses where he made mistake.
Yeah.
You need to get one or two quality players to add up to what he has. He has good players and
Okay.
they really did well.
Hello? Oh,
Hello, Kizike.
please turn down the volume of your radio set, please.
Hello, Kizike. I call back.
Oh,
My
okay.
name
Go,
is Tony.
okay, Tony, go ahead.
Yes, you talk about Arsenal to win a league.
What do they need to do? He's
I
laughing.
laugh at that.
It's not possible.
See, let me tell you something. They will be seeing the league as in the trophy for Facebook to carry
You no
it
go
to
touch
the
am.
high.
So now as Tamosi
Feel him up.
say
Like how Jesus
This
said,
man, be
Moses.
careful, Arsenal people will fight you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just like how Jesus told Moses that you will see the land, but you cannot get to that place.
This man.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we heard you right. We heard you right.
So it's not an easy task for Arsenal to win the league. It's not an easy task because the leadership is not there.
Okay.
They need somebody quality that will be in that center there controlling them, and they don't get any player like that. How do you think that it will be easy? And the coach self, if I may say, inexperience is there. At times you need to sub some players to rest he continue using them like that, then
Okay.
they will get tired.
Okay, thank you so much.
And
Thank you so
you
much.
talk about Martin Mount. I'm not sure that he's going anywhere because when Pochettino come, they will sort out every issue. That
Okay,
is
let's hope so. Let's hope so. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, Mason Mount personally has come to say that he wants to leave, but the contract. I mean, it's not like he's not agreed with the club, but personally he wants to leave. If you're not guaranteeing me a first time or first team shirt, maybe I should leave. This is the last call we get on the show. Hello, who's home?
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Quickly. Hello, who's there?
About Arsenal.
You can make okay.
Arsenal have a chance for this season to win it. Okay, because of the performance, because of their this thing, the dominant to a failure. Arsenal, they can never win league. Remember that in next season now, all the club will be ready.
Okay, all right.
Arsenal may win this league this season. They will take that.
All right, thank you so
That
much,
is my
Chukwemeka.
advice.
Thank you so much. Okay, all right. And it's on this note, we have to sign off from the show time. Gone, 56 minutes gone past 5 p.m. already. This is VOP 90.3 FM. The world news comes up next by Choma Innocent, and it's 6 p.m. Okay, Dozy, let's get your last one on the show for now.
Yeah, football without violence, I preach. And also, very important for us now, not just getting players, let them get at least older players that can serve as leaders
Older
at the
players.
center of their midfield to control the younger ones. And then, Mikel Arteta should go and learn how to at least stand firm and beat Guardiola, not fidgeting anytime he sees Guardiola.
Okay,
That's
thank
it.
you so much, Dozy. Mr. Phil, get back on this.
Manchester United should go and look for players that they need. Leave Harry Kane, leave Mason Mount, use Vegas.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, Coach Godson Igwe.
Yeah, I just hope that Chelsea will just relax for us to win. Let's finish it. Let's finish it very well today.
Okay, all right, okay. Thank you so much. The games will play today in the Premier League. Manchester United against Chelsea. That's by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. In the La Liga Saturday, Mallorca, Valencia, Osasuna, Athletic Bilbao. Moving on as well. In the FIFA World Cup under 20, France against Gambia, Uruguay, England, Iraq, Tunisia, South Korea, Honduras. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. It's time for me to run away. Don't forget, without God, there is no Kizike. And there's nothing wrong in starting small, but there is everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, work hard to make it a reality. We'll be back again tomorrow for Friday, Pigeon version of the show. My name is Kizike Yama.